Hello everyone, this is the United Stand. This is your road trip. It is Champions League night. United at home to Villarreal. Crunch game? Yes, definitely. Before we get into the game, don't worry people. I know you was probably thinking about this. You was thinking, Adam, bit of a concern here mate. But yeah, I've managed to get fuel in the van and I'm okay. I'm on my way. Finishing work, just on my way over now to Old Trafford. A few things to do beforehand, but on my way now. Doing a little bit of extra filming as well tonight. So, yeah, let's break it down, guys. I'm going to be honest, straight from the off. I'm scared. I'm scared. I really am. Yesterday's press conference from OLE. We'll touch on that in a second. Oh no, in fact, let's touch on that now. It's because I think yesterday he just sent the whole United fan base into a meltdown with what he said. He's actually defending McFred by saying that statistically, well, McFred or when Fred and McTominay, let's just take that McFred tag away for a bit because it winds me up even more. When McTominay and Fred play, United actually have better results. We win more games, Ollie's saying. Well, Ollie, I'll answer that question and tell you why that is the case. It's because no one else plays in the midfield, mate. That's why when Fred and McTominay play, we win more games, because you don't give anyone else a shout. And if he wants to use, say, let's for instance say this season, games like West Ham, games like Young Boys, when Fred and McTominay as a combination did not play, if he's using that as his excuse, then I would say, well, alright, Ole, if you want to use that to try and defend Scott McTominay and Fred, then it's detriment to you. I mean, look at them two games. Donny and Matic played against West Ham. I thought probably one of our most controlled games. To be honest, we just couldn't finish our dinner. That wasn't their fault. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka has a complete meltdown in the last Champions League game against Young Boys, gets sent off, but no one wants to blame Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Although what he did do on the day by saying that, look, when you go down to 10 men, it's very difficult. Yeah, okay, Ollie, mate. So if you want to use them as the stats this season and try and say, look, Fred and McTominay lost their first game playing together at weekend. That's first game in a while, or whatever you want to say, or how you want to try and build it up. It's just not going to lie with United fans right now. It's just not going to cover up the cracks that you want covering up, Ollie, mate. I mean, seriously, if you think we're that gullible, if you think we're that stupid, then you've got serious issues. That yesterday for me sent me back 10 steps. Or whatever little tiny steps we've made, and no matter how good the summer has been in terms of transfers, when Ollie opens his mouth on what I've seen on the pitch so far this season, barring the Leeds game, then I've just gone backwards. I just don't see progression. And for Ollie to come out in that press conference yesterday defending Fred and McTominay by saying, look, the most important things are trust, enthusiasm, things like this, words like this. I mean, what about quality? There's a word. What about football brain? Eye for a goal, great passer of the ball. None of which you can tag Scott McTominay and Fred with. Well, we wouldn't think. So people used to this saying he's not going to throw him under the bus and dig him out in a press conference. Well, if you break it down, and he really did, because using the words and the phrases that he did to describe Fred and McTominay, it's kind of an insult to them, saying that they are limited. I mean, we know it. We've seen it. We don't create anything with Fred and McTominay. And yeah, maybe we've scraped a few results with Fred and McTominay in the team. But United need to be dominating. If we have got aspirations to win anything, then we need to be in control of games. We don't need to be going into a game, which, by the way, has been every single game this season, barring the Leeds game, and to a point, Newcastle, every single game this season could have gone either way. There's never been a controlled game from Manchester United. And looking at the opposition that we've played in that time, that is a major concern. Cabbage head trying to cut me out, balloon head. Anyway, yeah, people are winding me up already. Some people need to learn what red light is. Absolute clowns. Anyway, moving on. Tonight, when you look at it, you break it down, forget about what Ollie said, try to anyway at least, forget about any of that, and you look at it and you go, right, okay, what do we need tonight? Well, first things first, tonight United need to get the win, plain and simple. A draw isn't going to be good enough tonight, that is a definite, because going into this international break, if we draw or if we lose tonight, then we're going into that international break knowing that 4 games left in the Champions League, we need to win a minimum of 3 of them games to qualify out of this very poor group. We don't really want to be going into the international break and even coming back from it with that playing on our mind. We cannot afford to be thinking on them terms. We can't afford to be thinking, look, we can still qualify from this group if we get a draw tonight. Yeah, I know we can, but why not just put it to bed? Why not take the pressure off? Do you know what I mean? And this could all change with the result tonight, I know, but I already know, and it's the way things have gone and the way Ollie speaks in his press conferences and how we've performed already this season. I already know what he's going to say if tonight doesn't go well. I can word for word what he's going to say already. We're still in the group. Villarreal are a good team. They won the Europa League last season. This, that. It's absolute garbage. I don't care. This is a Villarreal team that have won 1 game in the last 15. I think I seen the stat the other day come out. I'm like, what? And tonight we're worried about this. We're worried about that kind of opposition now at United. That shouldn't be the case. It really shouldn't. United should be going out tonight. We know what we need to do tonight, and nothing else should be accepted. If them players come off that pitch tonight and they haven't won, I fully expect a lot of disheartened faces. I don't want to be coming off this pitch saying still in the competition, work to do, all this garbage from the PR people for each player saying 4 games to go to get this qualifying, we can do it still and all this. No, let's just go out tonight and win the game. For God's sake, it's Villarreal. This ain't no prime Barcelona, Real Madrid. I'm watching City last night get beat by PSG. That's the sort of game. You look at it, you lose, you go, oh, fair enough. 2 quality teams, anyone can win. This isn't 2 quality teams tonight. Well, you can't actually say that United are a quality team at the moment. Quality players, but a team, far from it. And that is United's issue right now. And Ollie playing McFred in that midfield is killing us. It really is killing us. I don't care how many games, like I said, you scrape by and win by the odd goal. These are not great teams we're playing at the moment. The harder games are to come. And for me, that link in midfield is killing the quality that we have got. We all know we're short in midfield. Fred and McTominay don't help our forward line. The transition from defence to attack is non-existent when Fred and McTominay play. They're not good enough passers. I don't care what Ollie said about how many times Fred broke up play and McTominay broke up play. You're talking about a game at home to Aston Villa, Ollie. Come on, breaking up their game. You're already thinking about the opposition, and this is what he cannot do tonight. He's already said in the press conference again, he said it, didn't he, actually? He went, we've already looked at Villarreal again in depth, see what we can do better, to see if we can beat them. Ifs and buts. Really? Ronaldo and Varane didn't come to Manchester United for ifs and buts and a possibility of playing in the Europa League, mate. What did you sell them on signing United? It wasn't the Europa League, it's Champions League football and fighting for honours. You don't pay the best wages to the best players in the world to be thinking about if we can beat Villarreal. Are we going to qualify from this group? No, you should be looking at that group and going, this is what I've got here, this is how we're going to set out. If we play to the best of our ability, setting up the right way with this squad that we've got, no one is going to stop us. Which is facts. This is what it is, it's facts. This team and these players are more than good enough for winning trophies. It's as simple as that. If you can't make it work and he's worried about a Villarreal team, then that's it. We've got no hope. Zero hope. I'm looking at it tonight, I'm going, my team tonight, I'm thinking, depending on Shaw and Maguire, who didn't train yesterday, so I've still not heard if they're in the matchday squad at this point today. So it's going to be very interesting. We've got replacements, we have. It would be a concern if Shaw was out, because we already know Wan-Bissaka was out. So 2 fullbacks being out, that's not ideal. That really isn't, because that means we're playing. And saying that, I still think Telles and Dalot would be enough. I'm confident that they've got enough about them. If Maguire's missing, Lindelof comes in, so there's adequate there. But again, you know what? I'm thinking again already what he's going to say. If it doesn't go well tonight, it's like players missing. You know what I mean? Disruption in the defence, suspensions, all these got to be taken into consideration. That's no, Ole. No. It's more than enough. You know what I mean? This is why you buy these players. Why you bought this squad. You know what I mean? This is why you bought Telles. He's your player. So don't tell me disruption in the team or anything later on. Look, it may seem with a negative slant before anything's even done, before a ball's been kicked, but it's just how I'm feeling right now. The excuses for me are coming out already, and I don't like it. There's no excuse for tonight. There's no excuse for anything else but a win. There really isn't. And I guarantee you, when I talk to people outside, they will be saying exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. They expect to win tonight from United. I don't think it's going to be a pretty game. I really don't. I've already said 1-0 United. Penalty. Says it all about the confidence, doesn't it? But you know what? Tonight, if there ever was a night to say, or a game to say, look, let's just get the win and forget about it, this is probably it. I'm more concerned about the form in the league. The Champions League group will take care of itself as long as we get the win tonight. I'm scared for tonight. I'll be even more scared if the result doesn't go well tonight for qualifying out of this group. And yeah, there may be 4 games to go if it goes wrong tonight, but I'm not confident in them 4 games. I'm really not. So tonight is going to be a tough one. It shouldn't be, but it is. It's like you said, and that's the tone that's been set. That's what the manager's set, and that's how the players are going to go out. They're going to go out like it's a tough game. How it's going to go, like I said at the start, I haven't got a clue. I've not got a clue how it's going to start or how it's going to go. That's just United at the moment. Guys, let me know what you think. Are you confident tonight? Are you with me? Let me know what you thought about Ollie's press conference as well yesterday. Where are you at with that? Is that filling you with any confidence whatsoever? Because it's not for me. I want to know, am I the only one? I'm just not liking the way he's talking. And if he thinks Fred and McTominay are going to take us far, then the season's over for me. Them 2 are not going to be enough for Manchester United this season. Simple as that. But I can always say, I'm all too willing to be put back in my place. But from what I've seen, nothing's really changed yet, and that's why I'm not as confident as I should be. Guys, let me know what you think. Obviously, drop your comments in below. Let me know what you see tonight going down. Like and share the video, and obviously subscribe to the United Stand. And come and see me after the game if you want to have your say. You know where I am outside the East Stand, guys. Come and say hello. Come and have a chat. If you want to get your say on camera as well, I'm there. I want to hear as many as possible. I want to know, am I the only one who's thinking like this? That's what I want to know, guys. Come on. Here we go. I'm going to head in, and hopefully I'm going to head out. I don't know how I'm going to be, but we'll see. Guys, cheers for watching.